The woods in winter is a magical place, and one of the things that I really enjoy is wild camping. It gives you a right opportunity to test those skills and one of the most fundamental of all wildcraft skills, which is Firecraft. I love a bit of Firecraft, and if it fails, well...
Oh dear, this is what we don't want tonight, a sad failure. Someone spent some time over this, put these rocks together. I wouldn't have advised the rocks, but that's a story for another time. And as you can see, their fire, it failed to start. And, well, tonight it's really wet again. We got a fire going last time.
Okay, so we're out and it's very, very wet. True to form, we're trying to just gather what dry little bits and pieces we can find and see if we can make the fire from the woods. But we are allowing ourselves a fire steel, which is luxury. That's cheating. Okay, here we go. Well, we got it.
We've seen what we need down this end of the valley. We're heading back up to the top of the valley. Maybe we'll get something there. The problem we've got is small sticks again. And I suspect this is this guy's problem. There's quite a few bits here we can talk about actually. He's put all of his wood on in one go. This is bad quality wood. Even if he's dead standing, it's still in these conditions going to be with its bark on like that, quite damp. So we're going to split ours to get to that heartwood. I know it's an old adage, but it does work. And he's whacked it all on. He's got his cardboard in there. He's got some nice little sticks going on, but how dry they were, I don't know. But really, it's just overwhelmed and it never had a chance. So always start little like we're going to do, like we did before in the wood, and then build up from there and hope you've got enough to build up on. So yeah, poor guy or girl didn't have a warm night. Are we going to have one? Well, let's find out, eh?
So we set off into the woods, explored this beautiful environment, found ourselves a camp for the night, set off to explore the area.
Just another little deer track. They're everywhere. This is a really busy place, but I can see why. So beautiful.
As we wandered the woods and admired the nature, our minds turned to how we might light our fire in the evening.
So I've just sawn this lower Scots pine branch off, and you can see absolutely chock full of fat pine. Got plenty of tinder, small sticks again. Better sticks. Just need the right piece of wood.
So we had our camp set up nicely for the night. We'd worked hard and managed to get ourselves an excellent wood pile, a pretty good quality wood. And we'd managed to find ourselves some excellent fat pine, really important for our task ahead. Still, would we light the fire? Would Gareth get it because it was his turn? We had other tasks to do before we found that one out, of course. Water to collect. The environment left to explore. The beauty of nature just laid out in front of us. The rivers. The flow. It's what we're here for. Stunning. We returned to camp. Gareth got ready. And the test. Will we get a fire?
See the fat pine? So this is absolutely soaked. Honestly, if you could smell that, it smells like I've dipped it in essential oils. It's really potent. These are hard conditions. It's been very wet here. It's rained all day and everything's saturated. In these conditions, just go large like we've done and you can't kind of go wrong really.
Go large or go home.
We used the lattice technique to build our fire. Before we knew it, we had a roaring blaze, with a little bit of help from Gareth, and a beautiful warm evening to sit back and enjoy. We woke to a stunning morning, with the birds singing the praise of the coming spring, and decided on a bit of fire practice.
If you can't make a fire out of that, it's time to give up. That's simple. Really, really useful trick. Good piece of fat pine. Nice, thin, fine, still going. You can imagine as well, like Gaz had last night, lots of just other feather sticks nearby. As soon as that's going, even if it's damp, even if it's raining, with the right wood, you'll have yourself a fire.
We packed up camp and wound our way back home again, following the river flow and enjoying the environment one last time. In this series, we'll explore all aspects of Firecraft, going back to our ancient forebears, who were the true masters of Firecraft. It allowed them to thrive in the coldest of environments. As our understanding increased, we became settled in the environment, and it allowed us to build monuments to the wonders and spectacular complexities of the nature. Fire by friction is one such ancient technique we'll explore. It gives us a bridge to the understanding of our past. Getting that ember is a wonderful and exciting experience. Seeing that glow and knowing you've got fire. It's a complex skill set, with many facets to learn and master. There are a myriad of fire lighting techniques, both ancient and modern. But we'll go through that. We'll take you on that journey. In the modern world, a fire for camping can turn a dull, cold evening into a warm, relaxing, fun experience. However, lighting a fire in the wilderness comes with a huge responsibility. There is only one way to dispose of fire, and that is by water. Adequately extinguishing any fire is absolutely the most essential and important aspect of modern firecraft. If there's no water, you don't light the fire. But luckily, in Britain, water is plentiful, and you'll find it in some of the most wonderful and beautiful of locations. We'll take you to those locations in our investigation into Firecraft. We'll show you techniques to enjoy fire in a safe and responsible manner. We'll take you through the tools needed to access the wood that you will require to burn, and we'll show you safe ways to avoid leaving fire scars that can be so damaging to the natural environment. Fire is arguably our oldest complex skill set. It's such an emotive thing for us to do. Everyone enjoys a fire. Everyone enjoys sitting round the fire. It is often called bush television, and I can understand why. It draws us in. It carries with it an immense responsibility. It can be such a destructive force and destroy the environment of which we all love to access. But used responsibly, this fascinating skill set can enhance our time outdoors and allow us to understand the complexities and amazing ingenuity our ancestors displayed, which we built upon to create the modern world we find ourselves living in today. So please join us as we explore that wonderful skill set known as Firecraft.